Good morning, fellow and future weirdos of the flock. How are you? Welcome to the party pen. We have good ass time. We have good ass time. So, before we even get started, I'm just going to warn you. All of this is about to change. Don't say it. It was different like 2 days ago. No. My mom sent me early birthday present. She sent me Naruto. I'm gonna have so much Naruto stuff. And there's gonna be a giant poster like right around here. So I'm gonna have to figure stuff out because Naruto. He's my favorite. Oh, fish cake. I love him. And I don't even like fish cakes. But that fish cake, very good. I learned so much about life from that little guy. I love him. Anyway, we're getting more new Naruto stuff and other stuff also. It's going to be super cool. So, we're going to try to change all of this and this big blank spot right there. So be prepared. I'm so excited. I fucking love Naruto. And my mom sent me Naruto stuff. And she said, I'm going to send you more Naruto stuff. And I said, I'm going to take more Naruto stuff. I love that guy. So, and also, she told me something about David and Goliath I never knew before. Okay, I kind of still don't know it. And again, I don't tell these Bible stories for meaning. I tell them because they're fucking awesome. And people are like, this is not very godly. It's not supposed to be. I'm reading a book. My relationship with God is my relationship with God, so fuck you. And I'm not preaching, I'm reading. Big difference. Anyway, back to what my mom told me. She said, hold on, I got an idea. One sec. Okay, you press. Hold on, Mom, I got a better idea.
Okay.
I got a better idea. Do you want to be on camera or no?
Yeah, it don't matter.
Okay. Hold on, they can see you, Mom.
Okay. Hi. What I told my daughter yesterday about the story of David and Goliath, was that when David and Goliath had their battle, Goliath was wearing bronze, which when they created the temple in the wilderness, all of the things that had to do with judgment was all made of bronze. So Goliath came at David with judgment, but David had 5 stones, which has 2 meanings actually. One is it was the law, because the law was written on tablets of stone that they carried with them. And the second was he had 5 because Goliath had 4 more brothers.
So, what is the moral of the story?
God allowed Goliath to come at David with judgment, but then David threw the stone, which was the judgment of God, and God's judgment won.
So, David beat Goliath with the law.
Yes, David beat Goliath with the law because the judgment of Satan can never outdo the judgment of God.
All right. Say bye, Mom.
Bye.
Okay. That's what she told me. This is my crazy ass Arab mom. Super cool. Anyway, that's what she told me yesterday. And that's kind of where we're picking up today. So, come on in, leave your shoes on. It's a little bit before medicine time. So, take your pills early. Then stop right here and grab you some keep other people alive juice. Let's use our $4 Kroger coffee and our $20 Starbucks cup. We're hood rich. And then, come on in. I packed a bowl and I rolled a cigarette, so all you have to do is come in, get comfy, and get ready for story time. Yes. So, we are picking up after David kills Goliath. So, David destroys Satan with the law. I don't know, that's what my mom said. But again, I'm just reading the story. I don't know anything about that other shit. So, get ready because here we go. All right, chapter 18. So, what does it say? And it came to pass when he made an end of speaking to Saul that the soul of Jonathan. Okay. I don't know what this means, any of this with between David and Jonathan. Some people say it's brotherly love. Other people say it's subservient love. Some, other than me, say it's the kind of love between a man and a woman. And I don't fucking know. And the last 2 times I've read this, I have made a lot of people angry, including my mother, the one we just heard from. Anyway, even her, I made everybody mad about the things that I've said during this story, specifically during this one. You can find the other videos on there. There's warnings, like, warning, you may not like this. But I am going to do my best to not make this a warning episode. But, again, you follow along and make up your own mind, not what people tell you to think. Make up your own mind. What do you think? And please, if you're watching this on a video platform, feel free to comment what you think. Because the way I see it and the way other people see it are completely different. So, think about how you see it and what it says to you. Because I truly believe it says more than it's saying. Reading between the lines, it says something totally different than what is said, what is believed. I think it's different. So, and even if you think it isn't what I think it is, don't be rude about it. Because it doesn't fucking matter. You being mean to me doesn't change the words of the Bible. So, and you're not educating anyone by being stupid and being rude. Because again, that doesn't change the words in the Bible. And it only makes me laugh at you. And I will troll the fuck out of you. So, please. And if you are too indignant and stupid, you will be reported. Because I will report you. So, keep that in mind. Think about what you're saying. Think about what the book is saying. And share your opinion. Because other people might feel the way you feel. And you never know unless you say it's closed mouths don't get fed. So maybe other people think what you think. But again, watch your words because I will troll you and report you. And it came to pass when he had made an end of speaking to Saul that the soul of Jonathan was knit with the soul of David, and Jonathan loved him as his own soul. Again, some people say brotherly love, other people say it's like subservient love, and other people say it's soulmates, like man and wife soulmates. I don't know what I think. Other videos say what I think. And Saul took him that day and wouldn't let him go to his house no more. So he's like, ah, bitch, all new, don't worry. And Jonathan and David made a covenant because he loved him as his own soul. And Jonathan stripped himself of the robe that was upon him and gave it to David, and his garments, even to his sword, his bow, and his diaper. So Jonathan got bucking naked in the middle of a battlefield and gave all of his clothes to David. And his diaper. See, I would not. I'd be like, ah, keep your diaper, bro. And David went out wherever Saul sent him and behaved himself wisely. And Saul set him over the men of war. And he was accepted in the sight of all the people and the servants of Saul. Okay. So David was a smart ass goody two shoes. He's a wise guy. Okay. And it came to pass. Hold on. It came to pass as they came when David returned from the slaughter of the Philistines. Okay. This part is so small and it turns into something so big. It's ridiculous, right? This is stupid. Okay. So when David and the people returned from the slaughter of the Philistines, that the women came out of all the cities of the vampires, singing and dancing to meet King Saul with tabrets, joy, and instruments of music. The music. Music. Okay. Okay. You know what this just reminded me of? And this, that I just thought of it, okay? Do you remember at the end of Robin Hood, the one with Russell Crowe? God, Russell Crowe. Listen, the end of that movie, remember King Face? Well, they win the war and everybody's like, hey, the Robin Hood. And then King Face is like, but I won. And they're like, no, no, no. Robin Hood won. So then the king is like, hey, the Robin Hood sucks. Right? Okay, so I feel like this is like that. And the women answered one another as they played, and they said, Saul has slain 1,000 and David 10,000. I don't know. I don't think any of them slew anywhere close to 1,000. And Saul was very wroth, saying, the saying displeased him. And he said, they have ascribed to David 10,000 and to me 1,000? Ah, hey, this guy. I hate this guy. So, Saul gave David the stink eye from that day forward. And it came to pass that the next day, the evil spirit from God came upon Saul, and he prophesied in the midst of the house. And David played with his hands, as at other times. And there was a javelin in Saul's hand. So remember, God's evil personality is like, throw the spear, Saul. Throw the javelin. Throw it. Get up. Get up. So, God's evil spirit is making Saul a pit bull. And so, Saul cast the javelin. And he said, I will smite David to the wall. And David was like, deuces, bitch. 2 times. Okay. And Saul was afraid of David because the Lord was with him and was departed from Saul. Yeah, but Saul, you do have a piece of God, though. You have the evil piece. Therefore, Saul removed him and made him his captain. Okay. So God departed from Saul, and Saul removed David from him and made him his captain over 1,000. And he went out and came in before the people. So he gave David a demotion, but he still was part of the army. Then David behaved himself wisely in all his ways. So David was a wise guy. Therefore, when Saul saw that he behaved himself he was more afraid of him. He's like, this guy, this guy, he don't die. Oh my God. But all the vampires and werewolves loved David because he was with them. And Saul said to David, "Behold, my elder daughter Merab, I'll give you for a wife. Only be valiant for me and fight the Lord's battles." And Saul said, "Let not my hand be upon him. Let the hand of the Philistines be upon him." This is some shit. But David said to Saul, "Why? Just why, dude? I'm like a little dude. I'm your DJ. I don't need a wife. Because I don't need a wife." But it came to pass at the time when Merab, Saul's daughter, should have been given to David, that she was given to Adriel, the Meholahite. But Michal, Saul's daughter, loved David. And they told Saul, and Saul was like, okay. And then Saul said, "I will give him her, that she may be a snare to him. She is going to make his life so hard." And when he's fighting, he'll only be thinking about her, and the Philistines will kill him. And then Saul said to David, "You can be my son-in-law, right? And the one of, hold on. Wherefore," so Saul said to David, "You will this day be my son-in-law in the one of the twain." I don't know what that means. And Saul commanded his servants, saying, "Commune with David secretly and say, Behold, the king is delighted in you, and everybody loves you. Be the king's son-in-law." And Saul's servant spoke those words to David. And David said, "Do you really think it's going to be that easy? Do you think it'll be that easy? What about like all the pressure and shit? Like, this is a big deal. You guys act like it's no big deal. It's a big deal. You guys suck." And the servants of Saul told him, saying, so this is all that David said. And then Saul said, "Tell David, the king desires not a dowry, but 100 foreskins." I want some enemy penis. I want 100 diptychs. Diptychs? dick tips. I want 100 of them. Okay. So 100 enemy dick tips. Um, but Saul thought to make David fall by the hand of the Philistines. And when his servants told David these words, David was like, fucking right, Dave. Fucking right, dude. Wherefore, David got up, him and his men, and slew 200 men of the Philistines. And David brought their dick tips back. Ah. I bet Saul was like, I didn't really want these. I thought you were gonna die. So now Saul has a bag of 100 dick tips. It's crazy. Okay. And he gave him. Okay. So Saul gave him Michal, his daughter, to wife. And Saul saw David, knew the Lord was with David, and that Michal, Saul's daughter, loved him. And Saul was even more afraid of David, and Saul became David's continual enemy. Then the princes of the Philistines went forth and it came to pass that the Philistines went forth, and David behaved himself more wise than all the servants of Saul. So his name was much set by. I have no fucking idea what that means. Wait. So then the princes of the Philistines went forth, and came to pass after that David behaved himself more wisely than all the servants of Saul. So his name was much set by. Yeah, I kind of have no idea what that means. Like, zero of an idea what that means. But okay, we are going to have to end there. Okay, now it's time to take your medicine. So, take your medicine. Press like and subscribe. If you want to hear chapter 19, that'll be tomorrow. So, right now, Saul has a bag of 100 dick tips. And, no, 200 dick tips. And David has a wife. And David is his best friend. No, Jonathan is David's best friend. And that's it. So, we're going to see what happens now. So, like and subscribe, right? Take your medicine, and come back tomorrow. So keep your head down, your nose clean, your shoes tied. Don't get ready. Stay ready. Listen. Be good or be good at it. Love you. Bye.